What motivates us? And what I found with meditation is the more conscious we are, that presence is the portal to everything we cherish. That if we want to really love well, we have to be here for it. If we want to be creative, we have to be in that aliveness and vitality of the moment. If we want understanding and wisdom, we have to contact reality right here. It's not the looping around with thoughts that brings that wisdom. If we want to respond to others in a way, and I'm back to this palliative caregiver that said, I didn't live true to myself. If we want to be true to ourselves and how we respond to others, we have to have that choosing of presence. I'd like to just take a few moments, a brief reflection, just to give you a taste of the wings of mindfulness and how we can use deliberate practice. So if it helps you to close your eyes for a moment, please do. And while you're closing your eyes, I'll take another sip of water so you're not watching me. So in these moments, let this be a pause where you just feel your breath and invite yourself to arrive right here. I'd like to invite you to bring to mind a situation with another person, the person you care about. It could be a child or partner, person at work, where you find you regularly react in some way and get contracted or small. You know, the person's critical or not cooperating, or in some way seems like they're being disrespectful or obstructing. You're trying to get something done, obstructing, or maybe doing something hurtful to themselves. So this isn't something that is traumatic. It won't serve you to do a reflection on something traumatic, but something where you just regularly find you react in a way that's not pleasant. And you might, as you're bringing the situation to mind, let yourself go to the frame in that mental movie where you're most reactive. Just notice how you're relating, whether it's something's wrong with you or something's wrong with me. Notice the aversion. Notice what you're wanting to do. Maybe this is right before you say something or do something that you might regret. What are you wanting to do? What are you wanting different? What's the worst thing about what's happening? So you're letting yourself kind of notice. You might even say the word no, as if you're saying, no, I don't like this situation, I want it different, something's wrong. To sense the no that's in this. Because when we're reacting, it's some form of fight, flight. In some way, we're saying no to how it is. And sense if it feels familiar, the sense of yourself feels familiar. So in a sense, investigating just who am I when I'm caught in this? What's my sense of myself when I'm saying no to how it is? Something's wrong. Viktor Frankl says that between the stimulus and the response, there is a space. And in that space is our power and our freedom. So sense that right now you can take a pause, because you're doing this in your mind anyway. This is a space. And again, let yourself dip into what's getting you so reactive. Take some moments to remind yourself of what's the worst thing about this, what's most bothering you, what you're afraid of. But this time, let your intention be towards what we're calling deliberate practice, presence, where you are simply going to be mindful of what's going on inside you now. Just recognize what's going on inside your body when this comes up. You might name it. Anger, frustration, hurt. And with whatever you notice, explore what happens when you just say yes to it. It's okay. Just let it be there. It could be the word yes. It could be I consent. It's the energy of allowing. So you're just naming and allowing. This is beyond rights and wrong. Fear, okay, allowing. Hurt, allowing. As you're allowing, see if you can take a moment right now and just in some way a gesture of kindness towards what's going on inside you. Whatever that means to you, some intention to be kind towards whatever is unfolding. Notice what happens when you offer something kind. And sense in this space, in this pause, what your deepest intention is in relating to this other person. Sense in this pause, in this presence right now, if you feel more at home, more who you really are. Sense in this pause if you feel more possibilities in how you might respond. And when you want to, you can feel free to open your eyes. Okay, so the purpose of deliberate practice, of training our attention, of learning to pause and then bring these wings of mindfulness, recognizing and allowing, are to give the possibility of a shift from fight-flight to tend, befriend, and a shift in identity from the egoic self to more of a sense of our belonging, our connection, more of a sense of wholeness.